Welcome back. This third research project video shows you how to turn your Evernote source cards into a Works Cited page. To do that, you need to turn your source card information into Works Cited citations. Then you need to put all of those citations onto what's called a Works Cited page. The Works Cited page keeps you from committing plagiarism by giving credit where credit's due. The Works Cited page also gives your reader the location of where he can find more information about your sources. So let's look at your source card information. It should be all of the information for that source listed on binder page 127. If you use one of the school's online subscription databases, though, that card already has a Works Cited citation on it. I'll cover what to do with them later in this video. Let's start instead with one of your source cards for a book or a periodical or a website other than a school databank. You already learned the rudiments of how to build a Works Cited citation from the slideshow we went over in class. That slideshow's printout is on binder page 140. To make a Works Cited citation, though, use EasyBib.com instead of that slideshow. Why? I can't teach you the different ways you have to cite almost 60 kinds of source material, but EasyBib.com does it for you. So far you've been watching a lot, and now it's time to work. So what we're going to do is go split screen. Have this video on half the screen, and then put your work on the other half of the screen. So once you see something to do on this half of the screen, you'll do it on the other half of the screen. To get a free account on EasyBib.com, first open your English class passwords folder from your English folder on the school's hard drive or from your Dropbox.com account. On the next blank line, type EasyBib.com. Then, in the middle column, for the username, type your email address. If you don't have an email address, feel free to use one of mine by typing in your first and last name followed by @inko.us. Your password should be all letters and numbers and nothing else. Make sure there's at least one numeral in there. Then save the English password file. In your browser, go to EasyBib.com. In the upper right hand corner, click Register. Type your name and then copy and paste your email address and your password from your English class password file. That way, if you ever forget which email address you used, or if you ever forget your password, you can use your English class password file to get you back into Evernote. Once you're done, click Register. In another tab, open your email account. Find the email from Evernote and click the first link in it to complete your registration. I meant EasyBib, not Evernote. Once you're there, click Projects, and then click here to create a new project. Call the new project History Research. Let it default to MLA7, and then once again click Create Project. Then beneath your project name, click Bibliography. And then you see across the top of the page the tabs that represent the kinds of media that you may have in your source cards. Book, newspaper, journal, database, and then all 59 options that EasyBib has divided the MLA book citation information into. We're going to click Book, but you click whatever material that you need to make a Works Cited citation for. Copy and paste your book's title from your source card. and then paste it under the book tab, and then click Cite This. You may be given more than one version. If you have more than one version of your own book, look for the one that has the same year on the copyright page of your book, which is on the other side of the title page. Here's mine. I'm going to click Select, and then I'm supposed to look at this information and make sure it's all right. There's a little too much information on the publication info. Holt is usually just fine. If I have a publication with more than one last name, just use one last name, and all the other information can just go. So with that, I've checked my work. I'm going to click Create Citation, and lo and behold, a beautiful works cited citation in MLA format. Do the same for each one of your source cards. Copy and paste the title of each source card that you did not get from a school databank. One by one, put them over in EasyBib, as I have done here. Once you have completed doing all of that, then it's time to put them in a Word document. Click Print as Word Document. It will download a file. Sometimes you have to click here to do it, other times you don't. Here in Google Chrome, you click the arrow in the lower left-hand corner and click Open. In Safari, you would click the icon in the upper right corner of the screen, and in Internet Explorer you would simply follow the directions that come up in the pop-up windows. This file isn't actually a Word file, it's an RTF file. We'll paste it in a new Word file though. Open Word and save the blank document as Works Cited. Go to File, Save As, find the place you'd like to save it, and then click Work, then call it Works Cited. Once you've done that, click the pull down menu called Format, choose Document, and make sure the margins are all 1 inch. So you'll need to shrink the margins a little bit by using the arrow till it gets down to 1 inch for both the left and right margins probably. Once you do that, they're all 1 inch rather. Click OK, and then save again. Go back to that RTF file, copy it all, and then you'll go back to your Word file and paste it, and out comes a perfectly formatted Works Cited page. Now remember those perfectly formatted Works Cited citations waiting for you in your source cards rather, the ones from the school subscription database. It's time to copy and paste them into your new Works Cited page. Let's save this though before we do anything else. Save it again. So here's the first one. I'll copy from my source card. I'll go back over to my Works Cited page and find where it would go alphabetically. Hit a return and paste it in there. Notice the formatting has gone bad. That's okay, we'll deal with that later. Let's do one more from the source cards. Find another one from the subscription databases. There's one, also perfectly formatted Works Cited citation. Starts with a C. It's not going to be perfectly formatted once I put it in here though. At least the Works Cited page won't be so pretty anymore. There's that. Now you see there's some problems. We've got the wrong font, probably the wrong font size, and the hanging indents aren't quite there anymore. Got some extra spacing there. Everything looks bad now, but that's okay. What we'll do is we will highlight everything except the title in the Word document, and then we'll go up to wherever you have your font and font size and choose Times New Roman, and then you'll also choose 12 to make sure that the size of the font is correct. Look what it does down here. You can see that the hanging indent's ruined. Don't despair. You'll go up to Format, click Paragraph. You're going to make sure all 4 of these are 0. No matter what they show, make sure they're all 0. Then under Special, you're going to click Hanging. Make sure it's 0.5 inches. Under Line Spacing, you're going to click Double. And then you're going to click OK. And then you'll see that I had an extra line of space there. So I'll delete that. Let's go down where I added my other one, the John Marshall. Again, I had an extra line of space. I'll delete that. Now everything is double spaced. The formatting looks great. I've added my perfectly formatted works cited citations from my school databases to what I already did. I will save once again. All I need to do now is upload it onto Turnitin.com by the due date, and I'm done. Congratulations.